Hey, what is up guys? It's Arodiad here. Welcome to another top 5 episode, and in today's top 5, we're going to be counting down my top 5 most favorite grass type Pokemon. Now keep in mind this list is completely opinionated, so if you do not agree with it, leave your own top 5 or top 1, top 2, whatever you want in the comment section down below. Most likely you're going to have a different top 5 to me since this is my list and not yours. Not only that, make sure to stay tuned to the end of the episode where you can decide out of 2 types or vote on which ones you want me to do next top 5. Without further ado, why don't we hop straight into the list. Coming in at number 5 for me is Sceptile. Now Sceptile has to be my favorite Hoenn starter, which is kind of weird when you think about it because usually you got Mudkip and you got Torchic, which are the favorites, because Blaziken is just really cool looking, I will admit it. He's super fast, speed boost, crazy mega, banned as hell. Then you got Marshtomp with his ground water typing. It's extremely good, but I really love Sceptile for the simple reason that not a lot of people liked it, and not only that, there are heaps of water types in Hoenn, you got heaps of water types, and not only that, I like to use Numel. And if I wanted to use Numel, I couldn't use Torchic because it's a fire type, and I couldn't use Marshtomp because it's a ground type. So I'd always go for Torchic. So, I mean not Torchic, I'd always go for Trico. So pretty much, I really love Trico. Not only that, its design is badass, Grovile's badass, Sceptile's badass, and you got Mega Sceptile as well, which is a perfect counter in a lot of situations in competitive Pokemon. With this new, I was about to say grass, with this new dragon type, it is just a very cool Pokemon. It's got the new festive Christmas tree looking thing with it Mega Evolves, and it's just awesome. So Sceptile grabs my number 5 on this list. Coming in at number 4 is Cacturne, and Cacturne I feel like is a really underrated Pokemon. It has a very cool design. Its typing of Grass Dark is quite unique. I know it shares it with Siftree and maybe another Pokemon, I'm not sure, but I really do enjoy it. One other thing, it has a crazy move pool. Well, when you consider with Swords Dance, Drain Punch, you got Sucker Punch, everything like that, I really do love it. And with its new ability, or its hidden ability, Water Absorb, it is just very good. Granted, it is in the lower tiers for the simple reason that it is weak to a lot of things. It's 2 times weak to fighting, flying, poison, 4 times weak to bug, 2 times weak to fire, ice, and fairy. I'm pretty sure it has the most weaknesses in the game, so obviously it's not going to have many plays in the competitive scene. However, its design, it's shiny as well, it's just gold, it is awesome. Its design, I love how it looks obviously, I love how it plays, I love how you don't need to evolve with a Leaf Stone like you do Shiftry, it's just really cool. I love it, has to be number 4 on this list. Coming in at number 3 is Breloom, and Breloom is one of those Pokemon that I didn't really get an appreciation for till later on in my Pokemon career, I guess you could say. Pretty much, I always used to use a Shroomish, however, I always used to evolve it, then I'd have it like Giga Drain and things like that. However, I didn't know that Grass was special in 3rd gen when I was a little kid, okay? I just thought, it's Grass, I'm Grass, it's going to do a lot of damage. But as far as I knew, it didn't do anything. Even if it was like modest, it wouldn't do anything with Giga Drain. I would teach it like Mark Punch, that'd do a lot of work, but nothing really, like it wouldn't do anything crazy. Now with this physical special split with like you got yourself what is it, Bullet Seed, that's it, you got yourself Mark Punch, you get Power Up Punch if you want, give it King's Rock with Bullet Seed. It's just crazy. I love the Pokemon so much. Its design is really cool. I know that it's not a unique type anymore, grass fighting, because you got the 6th gen start, I forget what it is, it's Chespin's Final Evolution, I forget the name off the top of my head, but it's very cool nonetheless. I love it. It can be a very threatening Pokemon with its abilities. Not only that, it has access to Spore. There's just so much good about it. It has to go in number 3. Coming in at number 2 has to be Venusaur. Venusaur is definitely my favorite Gen 1 starter, which is very odd considering because you have Charmander and you have Squirtle in that same pool. A lot of kids that I would verse used to have Charmander as a starter. I have friends now that say Charizard's their favorite, and not only that, with the new Megas, it's crazy. Then you've got Blastoise that a lot of people chose just to counteract the Charizards, but no one showed the little Bulbasaur love that it deserved. I always chose it. It is in a massive, massive tank, even without the Mega Evolution. With his Mega Evolution, he is even more of a crazy tank for the simple reason that he has thick fat. He just removes 2 of his weaknesses there. He used to have weakness to ice and fire, but with thick fat it is gone, so he's only really weak to flying and psychic. Not only that, he's extremely bulky. He gets access to Sleep Powder, Leech Seed, Growth, Sludge Bomb, so he's a fairy killer as well. He's just so cool. His design, I love his design. There is just not enough good I can say about this Pokemon. He belongs in number 2. Now, coming in at number 1 on my top 5 most favorite grass-type Pokemon list, it's going to Cradily. Cradily is probably a Pokemon that's come out of left field for you guys, but the reason I really love Cradily is because I have no idea, well, I didn't know what it could do. When I used to play a lot of Pokemon Showdown in the lower tiers, now I'm starting to move up. When I used to play a lot in the lower tiers, I always used to fight Cradilys, and I used to have no idea how to take it out. It is a monstrous special defense stat. Its typing of bug, no, not bug, what am I talking about? Grass Rock is unique. I'm pretty sure it's unique. It is unique. And not only that, it has a few weaknesses like fighting, things like that. However, it is very good. It's stally, so if you don't like stall, I like using stall every now and then. Like, not too bad. It's got toxic, it's got recover. Not only that, you can give it seed bomb if you want. You can teach it stone edge. You got everything at your disposal. You can use stealth rocks if I didn't say it. It is just a very good Pokemon. I like his design as well. I used to always choose Almaldo instead of Cradily, but I prefer Cradily now to Almaldo's design. I just really like it because it's very distinct. And not only that, I used to think that those are round things on its head were its eyes, but it turns out its eyes are in its like a mouth looking thing. But the thing on its head is just like a pattern. That really freaked me out when I just learned that. But anyway, Cradily is a very good Pokemon, definitely belongs in my number 1 spot. And that is it, guys. That has been my top 5 most favorite grass-type Pokemon. If you guys did enjoy this episode, or you did enjoy the new comeback to the series, the new design, everything like that, feel free to leave a like on this video. It really does help me out. Now, for you guys to vote on the next top 5 we're going to be doing, is going to be a fight between fire and water. So usually when you choose starters, or most definitely, there's always a fire starter, a grass starter, and a water starter. And this time, because on another top 10 that I did, it was recommended to do grass, we started off with grass, but now it's the battle between fire and water. Feel free to let me know. The winner will be covered in the next top 5, obviously, and the loser will be saved for the next round's voting. But yeah, pretty much that's all I have to say. Follow my Twitter if you haven't, link will be in the description below. Don't forget to leave your own top 5 like I did say in the comment section below. And yeah, don't really have much else to say. This has been Arodiad. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.